Good evening. There is strong evidence tonight that the economy is shifting in this province and not in a good direction. Respected economists are using the R word, saying flat out that BC is in a recession. And it's from some of the same people who just last month were convinced that British Columbia would ride out the global economic storm. If instead we're smack in the middle of that storm, the only question is, for how long? Keith Baldry has our top story.
This used to be the sight and sound of a bustling BC economy, one built largely on a booming construction cycle. But these are the new signs of the new economy, stark reminders of how bad things are getting out there. And today comes word from one of BC's top economists, this province will spend all of 2009 in an economic recession.
The recession will be fairly substantial. I don't expect it to be as severe as the 1982 recession, but this one will be one among the more severe recessions BC has gone through.
Last year, Pastrick's report predicted a rosy 5 years for the economy, but that's all changed now. The R word is sprinkled liberally through Central One Credit Union's economic analysis, which projects negative numbers in all kinds of categories. Real GDP, or economic growth, will shrink by 1% this year. Employment levels will decline as well, to the tune of more than 40,000 jobs. Retail sales, which rarely go down, will decline by more than 1%, and housing starts will be down as well by more than 17,000 units. Declining construction, mining, and business investment will also occur. There will be weak consumer spending, and there will be particular recessions in two key sectors, forestry and housing.
The recession will be fairly broadly based. Many other sectors will feel it as well. Transportation, retail, trade, business services.
And Helmut Pastrick is not the only forecaster predicting we are officially heading into a recession.
British Columbia is already into recession, just slipped into recession. Having said that, Canada has been in recession since the last quarter. So British Columbia is following Canada and following the U.S., but not nearly as bad.
But BC's finance minister stubbornly clings to hope. He just won't say the dreaded R word.
In the case of Central One Credit Union, they are suggesting that, in fact, things have deteriorated from what they were forecasting just a month ago. So we're following this on a month-to-month and week-to-week basis. And clearly, this is going to be a challenging year for the province.
But it's not all bad. Even those declaring we're in a recession point out it's not going to last too long.
2010, we do have the Winter Olympics, which gives a temporary boost to the economy. About $1 billion will be coming into the economy from the outside.
I think by this time next year we'll be coming out of recession, and by the end of 2010 we should be back into growth.